Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video in my two indicator series. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. Now, the two indicators that we are going to use, one of them is a suggestion by one of our channel members. I received a message in the day and market summary stating that, sir, why don't you review this particular indicator? The member's name, I think, appears on our channel as IAS Mentor. So I looked at the indicator. It basically deals with Vwap, and I've made some changes just to make it more visible and more it's fairly good the way it comes, but I've just made some changes, and if you make those changes, then it becomes a little more visible and better to use. And I'll use an additional indicator with that to make it further easier to use. All right, so we will start with two indicators, and the first indicator, which is suggested by one of our channel members, is for example, but on this particular video, for a change, let's use Bitcoin is currently live. We are using Bitcoin on the 5 minutes time frame. Of course, we'll use Nifty, Bank Nifty also, but let's create this indicator with Bitcoin. Okay, so we'll go to indicators and I'll type Vwap, and one of the Vwaps you'll get is Vwap and Mvwap by Nifty Trade King. All right, I'll leave the name of the indicator and the creator in the comment section and pin it, so that you have no difficulty finding it. When you put the indicator on the screen, it will look something like this. It is fairly good the way it comes. I will just make a few changes so that it operates the way I like it. First of all, this Mvwap, I would also suggest you read the script. About the script, there's a description of what the indicator is doing. I've given it a read not once, I've read it a few times. But what we are basically dealing with over here is two things. One is we are dealing with Mvwap. Now, Mvwap is a vague term. It basically means moving averages of Vwaps. Now, what formula the author has applied over here is very difficult to say. He's just called it 50 Mvwap. We don't know what's the mathematics he's laid behind this. You can try different moving averages and see. I think the moment somebody mentions Mvwap, is generally, even if you Google it, it'll tell you it's the averages of Vwaps. So he's done some kind of a match to come up with this. For the sake of this example, we will turn this blue, and we will just thicken the line a little bit, and we'll make it look like this. Now this Vwap for today, I will make it fluorescent green so that it's a lot more visible to me. I will leave the thickness at 2. This I will make bright red. And this today's Vwap, I will make it step line with breaks. I always use Vwap with a little jittery kind of a line so that I know that it's a Vwap line. This bar color, I will make this also fluorescent green. Now it gives you 3 bar colors: green, red, and gray. What I do is I get rid of the gray in the end. I will use green. I'll make it fluorescent green. This red, I will make it bright red. And this gray, I will make it green also. I don't want to see, for me, it's either red or green. I don't want to see gray areas, because if I keep gray areas, the chart will become very, what should I say? In this, you are not able to see it, but if you are watching the charts for Nifty and Bank Nifty, it will become difficult to watch and observe. All right. And we will uncheck these two at the bottom. There's not much you can do with this indicator. There's no input section. There's only a style section. So these are the changes that we are going to make. We are just making some color changes. Basically, you can't make any input changes in this indicator. Vwap is Vwap. The normal formula is applicable. I've realized I've applied a Vwap over this and seen it's basically just a normal Vwap. 50 Mvwap, we don't know what formula the author is using. And bar color is bar color. I've just shown you how we have colored it. All right. And we shall click on OK. We shall save this as default. And we shall click on OK. All right. Now, basically, long story short, the way this works is simple. The moment the candles turn green, and the candles are above both these moving averages. The blue line is 50 mvwap, and this is normal vwap. Even if you just type a normal vwap, it'll just, my vwap is in white color, so you'll see it'll just come over this and cover it. If I take this out, you can see. So this vwap is a normal vwap that the author has made. Nothing special. It's just a normal vwap that's available in TradingView and all other platforms. But this blue line match, we don't know. He's calling it 50 mvwap. I'm assuming that he's taken the averages of multiple vwaps and come out with some formula. I don't want to delay this video any further, because even if I break my head for the next 3 days, I will not be able to come out with the exact formula he's using. So the bottom line is the indicator usable? Of course it is, because if you look at this Bitcoin chart right now, we are watching it on the 5 minutes time frame. If you keep it on 10 minutes, it will fit within the frame. So as you can see, the moment the candles turn green and it moves above both the moving averages, and this VWAP line turns from red to green, this is the first time I've found an indicator that is changing color of VWAP. I have not seen an indicator that is giving a VWAP color change when the trend is changing. So that way it's great. That's another unique feature of this indicator. So all we got to do is wait for this VWAP, which will turn green, and the candles have to be above this 50 VWAP as well, and the candles have to be green to go long. And to go short, it has to be the other way around. As you can see over here, the candles have turned red, but it has moved below both the moving averages. All right, and the VWAP has also turned red from green to red. The candles also have turned red, and it's below the blue line. It becomes bearish. What a simple indicator. It's simply mind-blowing the way it has been designed. It's one of the simplest indicators that you can use, and it's actually workable. Now, the only thing that I would add to this, if I had to use it, is pivots. Now, people who are on my channel for a long time, they know I use the standard pivots, and my settings are saved as Fibonacci. Instead of this traditional, I use Fibonacci. I leave this on auto. It comes by default on auto. This comes at 1. I leave it at 1. If I make it 2, then it will show me pivots for previous day, for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I don't want to see previous days pivots, so I just keep it on 1. That way it just show me pivots for that day. Now this labels is what it's showing over here. I don't want to see the prices, so I keep this unticked. This colors is for you to decide. Since I have a black background, I use S3 and R3 in white. S4, R4, S5, R5 will not be seen when you're using Fibonacci pivots. When you're using traditional pivots, these are also shown, but when you're using Fibonacci pivots, S3, R3 are the last, and that's why I've marked them in white, because I'm using a black background. S2, R2 is in blue, S1, R1 is in yellow, and main pivot, center pivot is red. You can choose any colors you want. If you're probably using a white background, then make sure the S3 and R3 is black. Apart from that, you can choose any colors you want and use the Fibonacci pivots, which is available on almost all trading platforms. Even if you don't use TradingView, it's available everywhere else also. Fibonacci pivots will be available everywhere else. VWAP also will be available everywhere else. The only thing that we will not get in other indicators is a VWAP that changes color and also colors the candles. And this 50 mvwap, we don't know what formula he's exactly using. We can try different EMAs and moving averages, and maybe we'll come close also. All right, because if you type EMA 50, you'll see that it's similar, but it's not exact. All right, so instead of breaking our head trying to figure out the math behind this 50 mvwap, let's just use it. I think it's usable. If you see it on this is the Bitcoin live chart right now. We are on the 10 minutes time frame. This is Ethereum on the 10 minutes time frame. Again, you see it is working. It works great. This is crude oil. Crude oil has just finished. The session has just gotten over. This is crude oil, and this is natural gas. All right. So in my view, this will work on most indices. Now let's come to our Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now Nifty, it will work because Nifty on TradingView will show you VWAP. Bank Nifty will show you VWAP, but mid cap and fin nifty on the spot chart, you will not be able to see VWAP. For that, you will have to go to futures. So instead of breaking our head too much, let's just shift to all indices and we will check all indices in the futures. So this will be Nifty futures. We will shift to 5 minutes for futures because on our Indian indices, I trade on the 5 minutes time frame. So Nifty looks like this, mid cap looks like this, Bank Nifty today looks like this, and Fin Nifty today looks like this. If I had to use this indicator, I've already shown you the changes I have made. I've made some color changes. Basically, you can't change anything input wise, and Fibonacci pivots is Fibonacci pivots. If I had to use this, what I would do is I would split the screen and I'll apply this indicator to the entire layout. All right, it'll look something like this. So let me just reset this. Okay, so I'll have mid cap on the left and Nifty on the right. So that will look like this. And then on another screen, I'll have Fin Nifty on the left and Bank Nifty on the right, and that will look like this. All right, overall a very usable indicator. I find it even more appealing for crypto because when I'm using it on crypto on the 5 or 10 minute platform or time frames, it is showing me some amazing results. But even intraday for our indices, it's good. It's not bad at all. Today is a little off day kind of day to actually display this indicator because today Nifty just went bonkers, it went down. So today is not an ideal way to show this indicator. That's why I was trying to show you the indicator with Bitcoin, because today our indices have basically gone down. Only Bank Nifty has shown some ups and downs, but apart from that, it's basically been a down day. So again, let's switch to Bitcoin, and you see Bitcoin on the 5 minutes time looks like this. It is perfect. This is a live Bitcoin chart. If we switch it to 10 minutes, it looks like this. Very usable set of two indicators. This indicator, I'm glad that this one of our members had suggested this. After spending some time with it, I find it very usable, and I will probably use it myself also moving forward. Goes very well with Fibonacci pivots. I'm used to Fibonacci pivots, but you can use it with any pivots that you are comfortable with. If you are comfortable with Camarilla pivots, use it with Camarilla pivots. If you are comfortable with CPR, use it with CPR. Use it with anything that you're comfortable with, or any indicator that you're comfortable with, along with this Vwap and Mvwap. I'm comfortable using Fibonacci pivots because I use it every day. So I have used this indicator with Fibonacci pivots, and I don't want to add any more indicators because people who are on the free version of TradingView can't use more than 2 indicators. That's why let's not discuss any more indicators. Let's keep it to these 2 indicators. I will leave the name of the indicators in the comment section and pin it. Color the Vwap and Mvwap the way I've shown you. It just makes it more easier to use if you color it the way I've shown you. All right. On that note, guys, I'm again thankful to IAS Mentor for suggesting this indicator to us. He's also a member of the channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking on the join button. It's only 89 rupees a month, and if you're an international viewer, it's close to $1. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, click on the like button. Please give our videos a thumbs up, like our videos. It motivates us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description. For members of the channel, our WhatsApp link is also mentioned in one of the videos that is there in the membership section area. And our Amazon affiliate link is available in the description. If you're buying anything from Amazon, click on our affiliate link. It will take you to Amazon. Then you can buy anything you want. You will not be paying anything extra, but we receive a small commission for any purchases that you make from our Amazon affiliate link, and that helps the channel. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good weekend.